Hey, do you know what the word tournure means? Tournure. We're going to find out today in episode number 3 of Fast Logo Friday. Keep watching. Hey, this is Aaron of Square Thunder, and this is Fast Logo Friday, where every week I take a random weird word and use it to design a logo. The word tournure comes from a French word, and it means to turn, and it refers to originally the undergarment or the bustle used by a woman to fluff up and give shape to her dress, typically in Victorian times. It also can mean a turn of phrase, but generally right now it means contour or having form or shape or a curvature. Today we're going to use the word tournure to design a logo for a brand of stockings or nylons or pantyhose. So I want to keep in mind those some of those design characteristics of curvature and shape and form, and not necessarily puffed up, but that curved shape. And I'm going to have it be a sort of a feminine or delicate shape. I'm not sure where we're going to go with the design, but we're going to hop in with some sketches and see what we can come up with, and then we'll jump into Illustrator and refine one or two of those, and then finally we'll work it out into some mock-ups for some packaging. This isn't a packaging design tutorial, so we're not going to focus strongly there, but I do want to show how the logo would look in the real world in kind of a final context if we were to move forward with this concept with a client. So let's hop over to the table with a pencil and paper and see what we can come up with for concepts, and then we're going to dive into Illustrator and refine some of those. So as we start out with sketching, the first thing I'm going to do is just write out the word in my normal handwriting and just kind of get a look at what the letter forms look like and the shapes there. And then I'll try some different script types. I like how the letters kind of curve together and the general curviness of the shapes. I think that's important for this logo. I kind of like this notion of abbreviating the word to just the 4 consonants T, R, N, R. That's an interesting concept for me here, and I'm going to kind of explore that a little bit further. So this is a little bit inspired by the CN Rail logo, and I'm thinking I actually go down this road, but I need to follow it for a little ways and see where it takes me. Try to create the letter forms with some primitive shapes here. I got a cross and some circles and triangles, and this is kind of interesting to me. It might evolve into something a little further as we proceed. Still chasing that TRNR version, and now I'm going to explore some cursive scripty styles, and I also kind of like the idea of a sort of a signature, and really rough, like as if you were signing a check or signing a form. That is giving me some interest. That's interesting for me as well, and I like where that's kind of going. So just explore some of these ideas a little bit further. Again, it's cheap, it's fast, it's a pencil and paper. It doesn't cost anything other than a few minutes. And I think it's important to just get out a bunch of ideas here and see where they go. I don't have very feminine handwriting, so it's a challenge for me to try to form these letters in a way that I think looks like a female handwriting. I don't know how stereotypical that is, but that's just kind of what I'm going for here. And I'm just trying to explore some other ideas in the way the letters work. You could just type out the word in Illustrator and try a bunch of fonts, and that works too. But it doesn't have kind of the same organic feel that this might have. So this is way faster, and I can jot out some ideas really fast. This is way faster, and I can just get out some ideas really quickly. The one in the top right corner of the sheet is where I'm going to start when I get into Illustrator. What I'm going to do is take a photo with my phone and bring that into Photoshop, and now I've cleaned up the levels in Photoshop and brought it into Illustrator, doing a quick auto trace on that file. And since this is just a photo of pencil drawing, I really need to spend some time cleaning up some of the line work. It's really pixelated and crusty. So what I'm doing now is just cleaning up some of the extraneous shapes, and then I'm going to spend some time with the smooth tool and the blob brush and just kind of fill this out a little bit more so it's not too broken apart the way some of these shapes are right now. I'd like it to be just one solid line all the way through there, but still retain some of the organic and natural feel, a little bit of roughness to it. I don't want it to be a perfect straight or a perfect curve edge. I'd like to maintain some of the organic feel and the softness of it, but have it be a little bit clean still. So kind of strike that balance of clean and organic. I don't like where this is going, so I think we're pretty well there. I'll just tidy up this intersection over here. I think we're most of the way there. Now I'm going to type out the word and select a font for it. I think I ended up using copper plate. It's a nice bold serif font that still has a little bit of delicateness to it, I think. It's not really feminine, but it's not too... doesn't have too thin of a line compared to like a Trajan Pro or something like that. Messing around with the word la here just as a definite article. I know tournure is a verb. If you're French and you're getting crazy about the grammar here, I'm sorry. I kind of like the way that signature and the word interact together. The signature has kind of a feel of a reclining lady. I don't know, I just like the way that came out. I'm going to explore that geometric shape idea here, move into a capital T and then create the R with the same shapes, and a circle and a triangle basically. And I'll use the same base for the R and flip it around and make that into an N. Zoom in a little bit and change the paths just a little bit to get some kind of the right balance between the letter forms. I kind of like where it is as solid shapes, but I want more of a contour line to reference back to the meaning of the word. So I'm going to flip that back to an outline and kind of explore some ideas on where that might go. I like adding the radius here to the corner of the letters. And now I'm just going to bring in the word mark again and see if we can combine this symbol, the TRNR, and the word as well, and see what we can get. We'll drop that into a box and position things properly. Flip the text to reverse, and I'm just going to mess with proportions and relationships and size and spacing here a little bit. Now, as we get to the end of this process, I think there's a couple of neat opportunities here for the way the brand or the logo could evolve. I think this TRNR can stand alone as a tiled shape. There's the possibility of turning that into a pattern even that might repeat on, I don't know, some high-end packaging potentially. I think I like the way this is going. There's a couple of neat options here with reversing it out. there's our signature. We'll reverse it out on a black background. We've got our tile and our text on a white box and on a black box. A combination there of the line work and the word mark in different weights and reversing out in different ways. And now we see our logo design in some packaging mock-ups just to see what it looks like in its final context. Hey, if you like what you see here on Fast Logo Friday, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Have an awesome day.